Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you this 2021 Honda Accord. This one is the touring trim, so I'm going to go ahead and show you all the features this one has. Under the hood, there's going to be a 2.0 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that is connected to a 10-speed automatic transmission. This engine produces 252 horses and 273 pound-feet of torque. The fuel economy numbers are 22 in the city, 32 highway, and 26 combined. If you guys are curious about the color is called Lunar Silver, and it does look pretty good on this Honda Accord. Coming to the front on the hood, there are going to be 4 nice, aggressive, sharp lines. And for the headlights, everything right here in the front is going to be LED, which is expected for a $37,000 sedan. Daytime running light is going to be located right underneath the high and low beam, and the turn signal indicators are going to be located right on top of the low and high beam. There's going to be a chrome trim right here, and the grille does look very good. It was changed for 2021, and there are going to be some chrome inserts. Since this is the touring, I believe the other trims, they will have blacked out chrome, like this one right here. This is the sport trim, so it's going to have blacked out chrome, and even the same thing for the top grille right here. Honda badge is nice and big, and the sensor for all the safety features is going to be located all the way in the bottom for Honda sensing. And on this touring trim, it does have parking sensors, and the fog lights were changed for 2021. Some people like them and some people don't, but I love the fact that the bottom of the bumper is nice and aggressive, and the surrounding of the fog lights, they are gloss black, and they're going to be an opening right there to let air out. I just love the fact that the bottom portion of the bumper is nice and aggressive. Here is a side view of this Honda Accord, and it does look really nice from the side. For the window sills, the top portion is going to be finished in chrome, the bottom is going to be finished in flat black, and overall I think the design looks nice and aggressive. They're going to be a sharp line on the top portion of the doors. For the rims, they do have a really nice look to them, but I think I prefer the rims prior to this facelift. And since this one is the touring, it's going to have, of course, a sunroof, and it does have a blind spot monitoring system and a turn signal indicator. And for the rims, they are 235 45 19. They're nice and wide, and this Honda Accord does handle very good. But let's go ahead and move to the back of this Honda Accord, and I'll go ahead and show you how it looks like from the back. Here is the back of this Honda Accord, and nothing really was changed for the facelift. Tail lights are the same. A lot of people don't like the way how the tail lights look like, but I did own the 2018 Honda Accord, and they definitely grew on me with time. Not everything LED here in the back, so the turn signal indicators and the reverse lights are going to be halogen. The brake and the running light here in the back are going to be LED, and this whole thing is functional, so when you hit the brake, this and this actually turn on, but for the other trims or the lower trims, only this turns on. So basically in the other trims, this is empty. They're going to be a 2.0 turbocharged with the touring badge on the right. Honda is going to be in the middle, Accord all the way to the left. And it does almost have a spoiler, almost like a built-in spoiler, but if you get the Sport, you will have an actual spoiler that actually looks very good. Reflectors here in the bottom with parking sensors. And for the exhaust tips are not connected to the exhaust pipe, but I do think they look very good on this Honda Accord, even though they're fake. Here's a key. It does feel nice and solid. It has a really nice weight to it. There are going to be 5 binds on this key: lock, unlock, remote start, trunk release, and a panic bind. And there's going to be a physical key inside of it. And to remote start the Accord, lock it once and then hold the remote start button. And to open the trunk, there are going to be 3 different ways: one on the key, one on the trunk, and one inside. It does open almost halfway, and then you have to do the rest of the work. It's not spring loaded. And inside, there is just a ton of space in this Honda. Seriously, the trunk of this Honda Accord is so spacious. There's going to be a hook right there, and another one right there. And by the way, you could actually drop the seats down if you want to. It does have 60/40 split. Underneath are going to be the jack and the jack tools, the fuel filler, and they're going to be the spare tire right underneath the jack and the jack tools. Here is the door handle. The door handle is finished in chrome in this touring trim. It does have a sensor right behind it. That's how you unlock the car, and to lock it, just go ahead and tap on those 3 lines. Here is the front door panel. Top portion right here is going to be that synthetic rubber material. I really like this wood right here, and I really like this brushed aluminum trim. Door handle feels nice and solid, which is very nice. Memory seats, and this is wrapped in leather. This is plastic, and the armrest is super soft, so good job Honda for making it super soft. This is plastic, which is expected. A light in the bottom, good amount of storage place here in the front door. Trunk release button. Window switches, mirror controls look very good, and even the base trim Honda Accord has the same exact buttons, so Honda does great with these kind of stuff. And inside, seats are nice and comfortable, and I really like the design of the seats. And it does have, of course, power seats, lumbar support. But let's go ahead and move inside this Honda, and I'll go and show you the interior of it. Here is the interior of this 2021 Honda Accord. It's nice and spacious. Seats are very comfortable. Here is the steering wheel. It is wrapped in leather. It does have almost that flat bottom design. The steering wheel is nice and grippy and soft at the same time. All the way to the left, they're going to be the volume controls, seat buttons. There's going to be a wheel in the middle to go up and down that LCD screen all the way to the left. And let's say if you go to range of fuel, if you want to go back, you click on the home button. That will take you back to that main menu. A back button, they're going to be the phone controls right here in the bottom. And all the way to the right, they're going to be the heads-up display and Honda sensing controls. So you'll have the cruise control. You could decrease and increase the speed. Here is a button to turn on or turn off the whole thing. You'll have the distance between you and the car in front of you, and this is for the steering assist. Right behind the steering wheel, they're going to be the paddle shifters, and all the way to the right, this is the wiper control. To the left, of course, you will have the other paddle shifter. They do feel nice and solid. They have a really nice sound to them as well. And they're going to be the headlight controls and the turn signal controls. All the way to the left, they're going to be the heads-up display, so you could raise it and lower it down. Trip, reset, brightness control, Honda sensing controls. You could turn off everything basically from this button. You could turn off the blind spot and the braking assist and all these kind of stuff. Traction control, and then all the way in the bottom, they're going to be the parking sensor button. You could turn off the parking sensors if you want to. The gauges do look good, and let's go ahead and go to tech, and basically that's how it looks like. And I'm glad for 2021 Honda actually included the miles per hour in the middle. Before the facelift, they did not include it, so that's really nice. And here is a screen. It's an 8-inch screen that looks very good. It does have built-in navigation in it, and overall I think it's nice and responsive. And it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and by the way, they are wireless, which is nice. And here is the built-in navigation. It does definitely look outdated. There are going to be hard buttons on the left and right, a tune wheel and a volume wheel, which is nice. And here is the backup camera. It does have 3 different views. It does have rear cross traffic, and you could actually click on, I'm not exactly sure why this button is not working. This is for basically to be able to see how close or far you are away from the object you are about to hit, but I'm not sure what's going on with this button. Anyways, in the bottom, they're going to be the emergency light button, and AC vents look very good. I really like that brushed aluminum, and this wood trim actually looks really, really nice in this touring trim. Since this is the touring trim, it's going to have cold seats, 3 stages, and heated seats, 3 stages. It does have an auto function and a sync function. And here is the fan speed. You could increase and decrease the temperature using those wheels. And I love the fact that when you actually rotate those wheels, so let's say if you increase the temperature, they will turn red. If you decrease the temperature, they will turn blue, so that's nice. And in the bottom, they're going to be a storage place, a 12 volt, 2 USBs, and a wireless phone charger. And here is the shifter that will control the 10-speed automatic transmission in this Accord. They're going to be an eco button, a sport button, and here is the e-brake, and here is the brake hold. And I really like this middle console. It does look very good. 2 cup holders, very big cup holders. And for the armrest, it's hard, but I really like the fact that it's nice and soft. White stitching, and there is more white stitching right here. And this is actually padded, but I really wish it was a tiny bit padded, but it's not too bad. Inside there is a ton of space. There's going to be a tray for some coins, and there is just a massive amount of space. Inside they're going to be 12 volts. Here is a rear view mirror. It's almost frameless. It's nice and big. Garage controls are going to be right underneath it, and it does have the auto dimming function. Some halogen lights. I really wish they were LED for $38,000. There's going to be a button right here to turn to keep the lights off whenever the doors are open. Here is the sunroof control. Does have Blink and SOS basically, and they're going to be the glasses holder. And here is the sunroof. It is a standard size sunroof. You could tilt it, open it, and of course close it. And here is the visor. It's nice and soft, and it is finished in the same material as the headliner. Inside there's going to be a light and a really big size mirror, so that's good. Here is the back door, and the back door is not the same as the front. It does have the same design, but the top portion right here is plastic. Honda cheaps out on the back doors. For $38,000, I think Honda should have made it that synthetic rubber material. More of that brushed aluminum, that wooden trim. Door handle feels nice and solid, just like the front. It does have heated seats, 3 stages back here, so that's good. And here is the window switch. The armrest is nice and soft. This is wrapped in leather. Plastic in the bottom, which is expected. A very good amount of storage place for the back door. And the back seats are very, very comfortable, nice and spacious. And there is a ton of headroom. It does have an armrest, 2 cup holders, and this is super soft. 2 USBs in the back, AC vents, and here is how the front of this Honda Accord looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2021 Honda Accord Touring. I would like to thank Xavier here at Executive Honda in Wallingford, Connecticut. If you guys are interested, I'm going to go ahead and put the information and link at the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.